What is good, guys, man? Thank y'all for tuning back into the channel, man. If you're new, make sure you hit that sub button down below to be notified for every single video that I do drop, man. And how you know you're notified, man, is once you hit that subscribe button. You got to always go to that bell. And once you hit that bell, you go ahead and you press all. That is how you know you are subscribed and you will receive every video. Also, it's 3 parts to this, guys. And I'll also set up a membership. I'm not posting all 3 parts today. But if you want to see all 3 parts before I upload them or whatever the case may be, you can go down below in the comments down below and sign up for the membership program where you can have early access to all videos, even ones I have not posted yet, man. The link is down below in the comments, but it's 3 parts to this, guys. And as y'all can see by the title, Unbeliever gets snatched to heaven and sees Gabriel, which seems interesting. Once again, I'm posting part 1 today. If you want to see all 3 parts today and to see the whole full video, go down the link to the comments so you can get early access to all videos that I do post or whatever the case may be. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this testimony because I was skimming through it and looking at it, guys. And I'm telling you right now, this video right here this testimony is crazy. Let's get into it.
Said, "Oh my God, that's God. That's the Father." And when I said that, it was confirmed to me. I knew who it was. Keep in mind, I had no relationship with God. I had no desire in my heart to have a relationship with Him. But as soon as I heard His voice, I knew who it was. And I knew not to turn around. The thought to even want to turn around was like stripped from me. It was like, don't do it. Do not turn around. You are not permitted. That was the exact command that I had in my spirit when I was there. Like, you are not permitted to see. And then the next thing that happened was I realized that, and I know this is going to probably blow a lot of people's minds because we get so caught up in doctrines. A lot of us, when we're going on our spiritual journeys, you try to get in where you fit in. And if this particular group of people believe in this type of doctrine, you feel more inclined to join their system of beliefs. But I didn't understand this. It took me literally 14 years to understand this. But it was the Father and the Son together. That's why His voice sounded like that. It was like a voice of, like, it was a lot of voices, but it was one. And I had a distinct understanding and knowing that it was the Father is the Son is the Father. They are one. And this is who was standing directly behind me. And I could not believe it. I just couldn't believe it. And I remember just this feeling of just when that knowing came to me that this is God behind me and I'm in heaven. And I just blew up. It was like this feeling. It was like bubbled deep inside me and it burst like fireworks. And I just started screaming and I was jumping up and down and I was like so excited. I could not believe where I was. I could not believe it. I was saying, oh my God, I can't believe I'm here. I'm here. How did I get here? Why am I here? Like, oh my God, I'm in heaven. I was just celebrating. I was going, praise God. Listen, I did not even know what praising God was. I did, because I had no relationship with.
Look, man, I had to look up a Bible verse for y'all, man, because we're gonna educate on here too. And I'm just looking it up. But in Psalms 29, chapter 29, verse 3, it describes God's voice as powerful like thunder over the waters. Ezekiel chapter 43, verse 2, and Revelation chapter 1, verse 15. Both use the image of rushing waters to describe the sound of God's voice. I don't even know what that sounds like, but it sounds soothing. You know how rushing water sounds soothing? Man, that's crazy.
God, didn't have a desire to, but in that moment, it was so second nature. I just began to praise God, worship Him, and the form I was standing behind, it just gracefully moved out of the way. It just walked away, and now I'm standing face to face with this angel that was standing, formally in front of this form I was standing behind. And the angel just stood there and let me just get my praise out. I was jumping up and down, y'all. When I say I was acting so country and amped up, I could not contain myself. And then I remember saying, I felt this feeling, and it was like it was interfering. It started to like shame me. It was like a snake, and that's the reason why I describe it as feeling like a snake, because it crept up on me as I'm praising God, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm in heaven, like praise God, like I'm knowing this is the God who made the heavens and the earth standing directly behind me. I started to feel this creeping up of shame, and I heard a voice, and it was my own voice, and it was coming. It was inside of me, but I was hearing it in my head as if it was audible. And the voice said, yeah, you're right. You shouldn't be here. What are you doing here? You're a sinner. You don't even know God. And then I started shrinking. My praise got smaller. I started to feel embarrassed. Like, yeah, you're right. Like, first of all, like I am a sinner. I didn't say I wanted a relationship with God. Why would He bring me in His house? This is embarrassing. And I started feeling shameful because I'm like, well, maybe He made a mistake. Maybe He meant to bring somebody else, and He just accidentally, got me up in here, and He gonna find out I ain't supposed to be in here, and that's embarrassing, right? And I'm just being 100% honest with you guys. I'm gonna be 100% transparent to tell you all the things that I felt, because it was real. And so I'm feeling this, and then all of a sudden, I felt again from my right side. I felt God. It was like He blew this. It was water. It was like, it felt like this blanket of water, and it washed over me. Not it wasn't literal water. I didn't see water, but the way it felt, it was this warm, rushing gush of water being poured over me, and I knew it to be love, grace, mercy, forgiveness, and it washed those thoughts away. And it was like this feeling of just this love. The definition of what we understand of love, it's not the same. It's not the same. It doesn't even compare. It's not even 1%, a half of 1% of the love of God. And I felt this in the grace and the mercy. The grace stuck out so much to me because, like I said, I was hearing, and this was myself, you guys. It was my own voice saying, you don't deserve this. You're a sinner. Look at you. You should be ashamed of yourself coming up in here with all that sin. He don't allow sin in His house. And I was buying it. And God just was pouring this grace and this mercy. He was covering me with His grace and His mercy, because I was brought there for a purpose. And even though I had no relationship with Him, and at that time in my heart, I hadn't made the conscious decision to say I wanted to, have a relationship with God. But in my ignorance, I made the decision I didn't want to have a relationship with God, because I thought that God equaled religion. And so here God's grace and mercy cleaning me up. And I just burst into this praise again. Like it was like uncontrollable. That happened 3 times. And finally I just was like, I receive it, God. I receive it. I receive it. And then it
Yeah.
didn't happen again. That voice, that doubt, those accusations, they went away in that moment. And then the next thing I remember is I'm like translated to a different part in heaven. At first, this is all happening in this white atmosphere with the mist. And then next thing I know, I'm in this different part of heaven, and I'm standing still face to face with this angel. And now I'm looking at him. I'm looking at him because now it's really kicking in. I'm like, oh my God, I'm still, and Julie, the disbelief was like, I could not believe what I was experiencing. This was real, real, real. I knew God the Father the whole time throughout this whole experience. His presence, He was directly behind me on my right side. I was made fully aware that He was right behind me, directly on my right side. But I was not permitted to turn around, and I understood that this was serious. Like, don't even try, don't even think to turn around. But now I'm calming down, because I'm noticing that the angel was trying to. He's speaking to me, and he's trying to give me instructions and directions. And
Man, part two will be posting tomorrow, guys. If you want early access to the videos, go down to the comments down below in the description. But the testimony, um, man, that's that. Like you can tell that she telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? When you have dreams like that, it really change your whole mindset on life and how you view life. You know what I'm saying? And just how you live your life. You know what I'm saying? And we think we doing right, but we really want to make sure that we actually are doing right by God, man. You know what I'm saying? But y'all comment down below exactly what y'all think about this, man. Once again, like I've stated, the link is down below in the comments. If you want early access to the videos, part two will be posted on there tonight. If you want to purchase it for $3.99, go ahead. You can wait till tomorrow. You know what I'm saying, for the video to post. It's up to you. But anyways, at the end of my videos, I will say stay inspired, stay motivated, stay grinding. Until next video, your boys out of here. Peace.